7 Comfort on call.
Brad in space.
We have some updates we must discuss.
Did we get an Astro Extra today? My favorite animation.
Yeah.
Not happening. Okay.
Can't pull that one out of my hat quite yet. Don't despair. There's nothing wrong with this astronaut other than the fact this is an American astronaut.
Okay.
He just came back to Earth after 7 months in space, so they're very weak from being in weightlessness. But he and 2 Russian cosmonauts landed early yesterday morning in the Soyuz space capsule. When it returned to Earth, coincidentally, it was his 70th birthday, because 70 is the new 50, Chris. This is NASA's oldest active astronaut. His name is Don Pettit. This time he was 220 days in space, but he's been in space 4 times, logging more than 590 days in orbit. How about that? Amazing, isn't it? All right, many times we've talked about the life and the death of the International Space Station, right?
Let's just go life in the future.
Right. Well, 2030 is the target date and we've talked about that during this segment before. They're going to have a modified SpaceX Dragon capsule that is going to help to push the space station down into the Pacific Ocean. Again, that's 5 years from now, but maybe sooner. International Space Station enters riskiest period. NASA deeply concerned over safety. This came out of a meeting that was held
Did they tell the astronauts that are up there this? I mean, that would be a little alarming.
This came during a public meeting of the Aerospace Safety Advisory Panel last week on the 17th. They cited longstanding issues, including cracks and air leaks, which we've discussed during this segment before, as well as funding shortfalls. In fact, they've already had a minimized budget in recent years, and it looks like they're going to get another 20% slash to funding in the coming years. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem. They're mostly concerned about an uncontrolled deorbit, which of course would be catastrophic, with the space station raining down over populated areas. So
not a good thing.
Let's sleep on that one peacefully tonight. 3.7 billion year-old organic chains found on Mars may point to life, Chris. NASA supplies this information in this photo. It was the Curiosity rover that discovered these 3 long-chained hydrocarbons. These are the largest organic molecules discovered on Mars to date. They resemble fatty acids, which on Earth are often associated with biological processes. They don't say that this is something that was fossilized or if it's something that's still there in the ambient ground. We don't know, but it's an interesting finding. Speaking of life on other planets, check out this one. I really like this story. Earth's toughest organisms survive simulated Martian extremes.
Really?
Yeah, so the scientists created a Mars simulator. It was like a chamber that replicated the planet's atmosphere, pressure, temperature shifts, and radiation. And in there, they put various types of lichens. And they found that the fungal component of certain lichens remained metabolically active under these simulated conditions, the equivalent of 1 year. So think about it. There are some things here on Earth that might just survive on Mars.
Well, the previous thing said that may have been life on Mars. Now we can believe it.
Chris, it goes beyond Mars, because our final story today, scientists find strongest evidence yet of life on a distant planet. Okay, are you ready for this one? It was discovered by the James Webb Space Telescope. Okay, it's called K12-18b. That planet
We need to come up with a new name.
Yes, that planet is about 2.5 times the size of Earth and is roughly 124 light years away. But what they detected in the atmosphere of this planet are these signs of molecules which on Earth are only produced by simple organisms. So there might be something else in the great beyond.
But K2-18b we need some work on that one.
We're going to have some fun tomorrow, because tomorrow's Earth Day, so get ready for that.
All right.
Okay.
Not K2-18b day. We're not there yet.
No.
All right. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Still to come.